This video is about bisexual men. I love it when a man is bisexual. And I will tell you, as an escort, that 99% of the men I see want very vanilla sex. Very vanilla. It's extremely rare that a man will ever ask for something like even role play or say a golden shower or a threesome. Um, the number of men who will let me peg them is very small. Most men are okay with rimming, but there are men who are not okay with rimming. The only men I've ever found who are not okay with rimming, and it's very few, are Mexicans. They are afraid it means that they're gay. I'm like, okay, I'm a woman touching you, so you're not gay, but even if you are, so what? The number of men who have tasted their own cum, very few. Most will say they've never even tasted it. And so I really respect people's boundaries. It's super important to respect people's boundaries, but I can't see myself dating a guy who starts telling me no in bed. That's not going to ever happen. You start telling me no in bed, we're done, buddy. There's the door. Okay, I'm going to respect your boundaries. Let me put it differently. I'm going to respect your boundaries, and we're not a match. Put it that way, because it's not about shaming them or being angry. It's like, yeah, that's what I meant. It's about keeping a boundary around that. And I will never again date a man or ever be married to a man who starts telling me no in bed to my emotions, to my sexuality, and to what I want to do. To me, having a sexually open and free relationship and being with someone who loves their sexuality and loves their body, it's so important to me. Being honest, and it's about loving our bodies, and exploring our bodies. And people who have shame around that or fears around that, it's just not a journey I want to take with you, okay? So I'm currently in the process of trying to set up a threesome with two men. It's kind of been difficult to arrange, but I think I haven't really put my full efforts behind it, and I'm going to put my full efforts behind it now. I am starting to ask gentlemen if they're interested in that, and I think once men realize that I'm interested in it and that I like it, they're more willing to tell me that it's something they've fantasized about, or maybe consider it if they haven't. I think that men have just as much of a right to explore their sexuality as women. I really think men should at least try being with another man. I think they should try to taste their own ejaculate. I think that they should explore their body more. I really, really want to encourage men to explore their bodies more. And see what they like, instead of just like, no, I'm not going to try because that makes me gay. First of all, what's wrong with that? And what's wrong with being bisexual? It's kind of hot to be bisexual and, to want to explore with another man. Now, most of the guys who are bisexual do not want to kiss the other man. From my experience, the bisexual men do not want to kiss the other man. They just want to play with his penis in whatever way they want, whether it's oral or anal or with the hand. Usually oral or anal, they want to explore that way. They don't want to kiss the other man. At least that's what they're reporting to me, like, no, I don't want to kiss him. I think that maybe that's the difference between being gay and being bisexual, is that if you're gay, you want to kiss that man, you want to be in a relationship with that man. I think being gay isn't about who you're having sex with, it's about who you want to live with, who you want to be in relationship with, who you fantasize about holding you at night, or dancing with, or sharing your life with. And it's about what arouses you, I think. It's not about exploring your sexuality. I think that people's sexuality can change over their lifetime, and I think we have a range. And I also think that we have a born range probably, and then there's also the internal range of what am I going to allow myself to feel. In fact, there are people who are gay who've so repressed their gay desires that they're not even in touch with that until later on in life. Because every time a thought or a desire comes up towards a same-sex person, it's repressed immediately and not even given the space to entertain it and explore it internally. And that's done to please their religion and their parents. Very sad. Please, people, live your life for you. Live your life for you, you know? Live your life for you, not for your parents, not for anybody else. It's called being an adult. You have to, in my opinion, differentiate from your parents and live your life for you. And life moves forward. Our parents were in the dark ages. They didn't have all the knowledge and the acceptance and so on that we have now. Life moves forward. And as life moves forward, each generation is going to carry more knowledge and wisdom. And as time goes on, there will be more knowledge and wisdom. So looking to what our parents did as the ideal or tradition is best is not necessarily a good idea. In some ways it is, but not always. So, you get to decide for yourself which values you want to embody and who you want to be. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. This is a shout out to bisexual men.